Hi, my message for you is push through it. No matter what, do it anyways. I have a lot of moments where sometimes I get up and during the day it's very hard for me to do things because I'll be blanking out a lot and I'll be so indecisive. Suddenly it would just be so hard for me to make the most simple decisions, the most basic things. Like I can't even decide whether it can be something like should I even move this bowl or not? And it'll be like I can be standing there and just be thinking for a very long time. It's almost like I'm here and I'm not here. And it happens so randomly, and there's so many other things as well that just happens and it just seems like just something just trying to keep me from being able to be a normal person basically almost. So it makes it very hard for me to just be. Even the things that I know how to do is like suddenly I forget the things that I know. I forget all the basics. And I have to go back and trace back. Like I can even be standing there and I have to remind myself of my name, of my age, and like go into the basic things in order for me to be able to come back into some sort of normalcy. And of course, prayer, because God always got my back, right? And God has your back too. So if you can relate to this, I just want to tell you that, keep pushing through it. And the more you keep pushing through it, the better it will get. And the better you will learn how to break through those cycles. Chances are these things have been happening for a very long time. It feels like something is fighting with your mind and it's trying to make you seem less competent than you are, or it's trying to make you seem like, for lack of a better word, seem crazy. you know you might even hear voices in your head sometimes, and those voices don't sound like you, and that that's not what you want to say, and it just seems like something is invading your mind and something is trying to take over you or make it seem like not you basically, or what you would see as normal, but you know that it's not you. What I want to say to you is keep pushing through. Learn how to fight back against that by like, don't allow it to make you feel less about yourself, but take it as if you're dealing with something that is giving you a training chance, and train how to break through. Keep doing them, even if you have to slow down. Keep doing it, even if you have to remind yourself of the basics. Keep doing it, even if you have to say your ABCs to figure something out. Keep pushing through no matter what you're feeling, and it's going to be okay. And pray. Always pray and ask God for protection. Keep praying. So, like how a child, when they are young and you have those chairs for them to sit down and eat, right? And they get to a point where they start to remove those things. So they start to learn how to get out of these chairs. And I thought about this, and I thought about the message of, when I thought about the message of when you're dealing with attacks and you're dealing with the disruptions in your life, because it seems like you find yourself thinking and doing things that wouldn't normally be you. And one of the ways that you can handle this, like I might have said already, is to treat it like a training thing. It's something that you recognize and you know how it affects you. Now learn how to break free from it, like a child breaks free from the chair. Like, at first they don't know how to open it, they don't know how to get out, and then eventually with time they figure it out. They have to look around and search whatever they do, but eventually they always end up learning how to get out of these things. You put the thing in the kitchen to keep them out, they'll find a way to get through it. Some of them even like realize that they're strong enough to actually push that thing and break it down. Some of them realize they can climb over it. They figure out some way to break free, and it makes them actually stronger because it makes them realize some abilities that they didn't realize they have. And it strengthens them the practice of learning how to do that. So you can also Look at the situation that you're in now and reflect on how it affects you and try to learn how to break free from it. Because once you learn how to break free from it, you can do it step by step, you can do part by part. Once you learn how to break free from something, it can't affect you anymore. Because the same thing cannot affect you anymore. Once you become resistant to a medicine, you're resistant to it. Once you become resistant to something, you're resistant to it. That thing cannot affect you anymore. And one of the ways that you can do that is to train yourself how to fight against it. So try to find ways how to fight against it. And like I always say, ask God for help, ask God for guidance. But you might need resources to help you through this. And you can research things and ask also for guidance for what kind of resources would be helpful to you. If you need therapy, you need a doctor, whatever you may need, use the tools that might help you, but learn how to fight against it. And once you master it, it will no longer have a hold on you. And you'll be able to break free each and every time because now you have that resistance. You have built some sort of immunity against it and have taken back your power. But it also made you realize a new strength about you, how strong you are. It's training that's going to show you a different side of you, a different side of the strength of your resilience. And it's going to be okay. You got this. Hopefully, this is helpful in one way, shape, or form. You got this.